Legend of Zelda timeline is complicated. The greater lore is complex, but the timeline isn't bad. It has some time travel, but not in a paradox way. You just have to know some basic lore. So in every era of Hyrule's history, several characters are reincarnated into new lives. There's always a Princess Zelda, there's always an evil wizard Ganon, there's always Link, a hero summoned to defeat him.
Meaning the main characters aren't the same across most of the other games. They're just reincarnations with the same names.
Some are direct sequels, but they're not relevant to this. Still with me?
Okay, so the early eras are just regular linear history. Some of the games take place there too.
Then you get to Ocarina of Time, which is the only confusing one. An incarnation of Link exists, but he's too young when Ganon shows up. So he's sent forward in time and aged up 7 years. His age didn't seem to be a problem in the earlier games, but I digress. That trips people up. Ocarina of Time has good and bad endings, but technically both are canon, because several games take place after each ending. In the bad ending, Link falls in battle, the bleak future happens and Ganon reigns. All the early console games take place here, that's all you need to know about this branch.
In the good ending, Link defeats Ganon. Now here's the slightly complicated part.
Zelda returns Link to his childhood, but some games stay in Zelda's post-Ocarina setting, and other games follow Link's post-return setting.
Different things happen in both branches, because after Link is returned with future knowledge, he warns everyone about Ganon, which didn't happen in the timeline that sticks with Zelda. So it's really just a matter of two factors, whether Link wins or loses, and if he wins, whose perspective you follow after that.
It's basically just a way to explain the tonal shift between games, and the settings when they come up with new ideas like Wind Waker. But honestly, they could have made it even less complex by having the fallen hero timeline be the same bleak future. And Zelda brings Link forward to prevent it, instead of Ganon taking over early and an aged-up Link defeating him in the already bleak future. But whatever. I'm not Shigeru Miyamoto or Ten. I just wish I had their money.
Anyway, this next part is slightly confusing too, but I'll explain why it doesn't matter.
Breath of the Wild converges all three timelines. It's never really explained how. Tears of the Kingdom is its direct sequel. There's sort of a prequel, but it's a spin-off in its own bubble timeline. So the convergence is more like a hand-wavy excuse to drop the complicated lore and just make cool new Switch games where Link has an iPhone.
Maybe they'll explain someday, but there's so much Triforce MacGuffin magic in this series that you could literally just say a wizard did it. Though it does beg the question,
Why everyone doesn't just name their child Link, and is every princess named Zelda by the royal family just in case? And why anyone would ever name their kid Ganondorf, though I guess real life not everyone is named Thor or Gilgamesh. And tons of kids are named Jesus or Muhammad, but nobody's expecting those kids to save a princess from a big wizard.
Anyway, hope that clears things up. The key points are literally just
1. The characters are reincarnated through the era.
2. The same prophecy always repeats itself. 3. Several games depend on whether Link wins or loses, and whose POV you follow afterward. And 4. It doesn't matter anyway, because it's all soft rebooted in the distant future. the whole game